early age. Yeah.
Well, we'll just jump into that question. How influential is pornography in our culture and world, and what harmful effects does it have on individuals, marriages, and families?
Yeah, I mean, it's a big question, but I mean, the kids, they say the average age at which a boy is exposed now, on average, is somewhere between 9 and 11 years old. What's most heartbreaking to me is I saw an interview with a woman who's a pediatric nurse helping children who are sexual abuse survivors. And she said what they're seeing is the number one perpetrator of sexual abuse against little kids is not a live-in boyfriend or some uncle or guy down the street or clergy. No, it's 11 to 15-year-old boys who've been exposed to porn because they see the stuff on the cell phones and iPads, and then their little sister has a slumber party with their cousin and the parents aren't around, and stuff happens and it just never gets reported because the kids are acting this junk out. And then they get hooked when they're at that age. By the time they get to high school, you've got a full-blown porn addict on your hands. And then when that guy tries to get married and love a woman, I mean, all he knows how to do is look at women as objects to consume out of lust. And so his ability to love has been stripped away from him. It was Thomas Aquinas who gave as a definition for effeminacy is when a man refuses to let go of what is pleasurable in order to pursue what is good and difficult. And so because of porn, I think we have a very effeminate culture. Even though the guys are machismo and sleep with girls and look at porn, deeply effeminate men. And as a result, women who are just dissatisfied by men who only see them for their sexual value. So this ends up corroding their love, their marriages. And then likewise, the kids end up finding their dad's porn stash, and it just creates this cycle, of addiction that can last for generations. And so we got to step in, not only as the parents, but the teens, and everybody's got to look at porn kind of like the new cigarette. Like back in the 60s and 70s, like, oh, cigarettes are cool and harmless. And then we learned, oh, wow, it does what to your lungs? And oh boy, to your teeth, and breath. Okay, that's not so cool. I think porn is going to go through the same evolution, or initially it was thought to be harmless, but as more and more evidence comes out from sociology, psychology, neurology of how deeply damaging this is, hopefully more people will see it and realize how detestable it truly is.
Yeah, and